The money you make behind the machine. The money you make behind the machine. Making a movie about the Democratic Party. Good morning. I was making a movie about the Democratic Party and the money behind the machine. I'm a cook. I'm a caterer. I work in 85% of the richest people's houses in the state. And I use the camera to do it. All right. Art and activism. The art of protest. All I did is all I was doing was making a documentary about your courts and the corruption in your courts. It's my son, Jarrell New Ray Davis. We're talking about the war on drugs. That's from 2006. I got a meeting with Shelia Ruth on Monday. So I suggested we should meet at Scott Shellenberger's office, the state prosecutor's office, or Chief Hyatt's office. Chief Hyatt is a witness. All right. Johnny Oleski is a witness. We can meet at Johnny Oleski's office. I want this to be public. The same way that you dragged me through the public eye, charged me with the terrorist activities, I want the same thing done for my innocence. I want to approach the grand jury under Senate Bill 374. And this is the evidence that I want brought to the grand jury. Moxley, 2016. Scott Shellenberger. Everything Scott Shellenberger has since 2008. Everything Scott Shellenberger had since 2008. Adam Lippy, Malcolm Ruff. Yeah, Malcolm Ruff too. Malcolm Ruff is a witness. State prosecutor, Chief Hyatt. We can meet at the state prosecutor's office or Chief Hyatt's office. And everything I'm telling you, you can get from President Trump. We can meet at Marilyn Mosby's office and get it from Marilyn Mosby. Or we can go to Johnny Oleski's office. Ain't no law against making a movie. I'm showing you the money you made off of stop and frisk and zero tolerance. All right. 2014. Mayor Pugh. Mayor Pugh's a witness too. Like I said, get ready to pull your card. It's my mother's address in Las Vegas, Nevada. I was supposed to have been in Las Vegas. Supposed to have been at Caesar's Palace. You feel me? This deck was used at the casinos. That's my mother's address right there. See that? Davis, Jefferson, Norfolk, Nevada. Corrine Davis. Y'all kidnapped me from my family. You stole me like I did something wrong, and I didn't, because ain't no law against making a movie. It is a law against kidnapping. I blew the whistle on you. You was running my store. You see that? This card is not transferable. All right? You was running my store on Falls Road while I was in Illinois. I went home on vacation. I came back on probation. I went home on December the 24th to file a class action lawsuit on behalf of the inmates in the Lake County Jail in the 1986 case, the war on drugs. I spent 186 days in jail. On February the 8th, James Hammond, Jake Davis wrote an illegal lease. I was never evicted from my property on Falls Road. I was never transferred to that property on Falls Road. Jake Davis and James Hammond, Brother Insurance, Bank of America, SunTrust Bank, committed fraud in the court, and Scott Shellenberger helped them do it. You can contact Officer Littleton. I kept a Jailhouse Diary, and I kept a diary of this documentary because I was making a documentary about Gov.O'Malley. Making a documentary about Radio 1, TV 1, Larry Young. Making a movie and a documentary. I'm a founding member of the Baltimore Block. I'm the owner of Shorty's Underground, Shorty's Barbecue. I was making a movie about the murder and the death of our kids, because we ain't supposed to bury our kids supposed to bury us. I got a meeting with Shelia Ruth on Monday. And I've been doing this through social media for social change, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So everything that I got is legal. It ain't nothing manufactured. You can get all my records from the Department of Justice. You can go to the FBI. You can go to the state prosecutor's office. All this is legal mail. And all of this is evidence. All of this is evidence. Kevin Bilal, Nick Mosby, Marilyn Mosby. We're going to talk about a criminal conspiracy by the Democratic Party and making money off of black bodies since 2004. Like I said, I'm a caterer. I've been in y'all's houses. Judge Janae, Judge Papaya, David Irwin, the Maryland, Baltimore female black judges. I did the parties at y'all's houses. I worked at the FOP. So I'm going to break down your criminal enterprise, and I already did. It's already there for a federal investigation. You transferred money across state lines. You took money from me, and the state participated in it. Scott Shellenberger orchestrated it because you wanted to protect Governor O'Malley and the Democratic Party. President Trump got this, so if President Trump wanted to use this, he would have did it, but he don't because y'all share the money off the prison industry. Both of y'all want the same thing. Young black youth incarcerated, young black youth. Because if they incarcerated, you get money off of them. They're worth more in jail than they are free. And that got to change. Y'all mad because I made a movie about it. Don't hate the player, hate the game. I told y'all when I came here, I was a finesse hustler. And I just told you what I was going to do to you. Nobody never asked me who I was or what I come from. And I didn't ask. I didn't tell you. But by the time you found out, it was too late. 2006, Governor O'Malley asked for the Get Shorty program. 2006, my son died. I got skin in the game. I got a meeting with Ruth on Monday. Commissioner Belfield, Commissioner Davis, Commissioner Batts, Kim Trueheart, Philip Tyree Davis, Melvin Russell. Y'all was in the room. Chief Hyatt, y'all was in the room. I'm denied due process and equal protection. Taxation without representation is a violation of my constitutional rights. I'm 5'3". I ain't 3/5 of a man. Understand? Y'all owe me money. Y'all gonna pay me. I was making $260,000 a year. I went from 260,000 to zero. That should have raised some red flags. I went a federal and a state audit. Jake Davis, James Hammond, Deron Battle, Dwayne Gerald Davis Jr., Michael Coons, Paul Weinblatt. A federal and a state audit because y'all moved money across state lines and y'all benefited from my incarceration. That's a vulnerable individual law. Now, you already got the video from Charlie yesterday, and Charlie sat here and told y'all what it was. Charlie, my witness. Jake Davis, James Hammond, Dwayne Gerald Davis Jr., and Deron Battle signed a movie release. That movie release is Letters Design. That's my intellectual property. Those signatures are going to match the forged checks while I was locked up. Nobody got a right to sign my checks. So when I had this meeting on Monday, I want those criminal charges filed that I filed over 2 years ago that you haven't acted on. I want those criminal charges. And you can contact Officer Littleton of the Franklin Department out in Owings Mills. Get my paperwork. Because on Monday, I want justice. On Monday, I want my property. On Monday, I want my money. Or at least start the proceedings to get my money. Before the 2020 elections, y'all got to act on this information or that's voter suppression. You have knowledge of criminal behavior by the Democratic Party and members of the Democratic Party. They use their positions of power to unjustly enrich themselves. They call it unjust enrichment. I'm not just a cook, cuz I'm a lawyer. I'm a jailhouse lawyer. Google me, N62528, State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis. This ain't my first day on the playground. Got 52 politicians, media, and police officers going to have to be a defendant or a witness. Rob Fix is a witness or a defendant. You make the choice. I served my time. Served time I didn't deserve. Now we're going to trade places. Do your job or lose your job. Monday morning, we got that meeting.